Drake to the right of Lamar. Jackson looking deep for Duvernay, and he makes the adjustment and the catch. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay makes a great play on third down, and the Ravens go up 9-0. Down in 10. Lamar into the end zone, wide open, touchdown! Duvernay with his second of the game. Had 2 receiving touchdowns all of last year, and he has 2 today.
Andrew, you can practice on Wednesday. Davis and the other one by Kenyon Drake.
Lamar winding up, going deep for Bateman. He's got him! Touchdown! Third touchdown today for Lamar Jackson, and that was a strike from deep. 55 yards.
Okay, Andrew, I had talked about the throws from shortstop. That was a throw from center field all the way to home plate in the air on a line. That was the returning starters. Braxton Berrios, all-pro receiver, all-pro returner, slot guy. And then where does Garrett fit in? You've got to have a place for a guy to get on the field and play.
And the Jets finally get in the end zone with 1 minute to go. It is Tyler Conklin with the touchdown. He had a career-high 3 touchdowns last year with Minnesota, and now his first touchdown as a Jet. Play fake. Wilson taking a shot deep for his tight end, and what a catch! Eric Saubert with a touchdown! Second touchdown of his career, and Denver takes the lead. Green just missed one there. Herbert inside the 10, still going at the 5, turns his legs, and he's in! Touchdown, Chicago! Great run by Herbert, and it's 9-0 Bears. Right tackle.
3 tight end look for the Texans.
Play action. Mills to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Jordan Akins, his first touchdown in 2 years since week 1 of 2020 against the Chiefs.
The ball.
Big drive for Pierce. Let's see if they give it to him to finish it off. First and goal. Pierce behind Heck, and he is in for a touchdown. First NFL touchdown for Dameon Pierce, and the Texans take the lead. He's going to keep that football. Bring it back home to Bainbridge, Georgia. Population 12,000. He told us he's a good old country boy and territory. Hoping to avoid that decision here. Third and goal. Herbert right up the middle, pushing the pile, and he is in for the touchdown. Second of the day for Khalil Herbert, and the Bears regain the lead. It's the fullback Blazin game with the big spike. 5. Patterson reverses field. He's got the corner. Patterson to the end zone. And no signal yet. Yes! Touchdown! Cordero Patterson!
What a run by Cordero Patterson. You don't always just want to put it on the running back, but this was a lot of Cordero Patterson getting done. This play is designed to go out the right side.
Let's see where they go here on 3rd and goal. Brissett steps up. He's going to keep it himself. Brissett has a window. Touchdown! Jacoby Brissett.
He told us in our meeting that he wasn't this read option, agile, run around quarterback, but he sure looked like one right there.
The Huntley inside the 5, and he's in!
Only fitting.
First NFL touchdown for Caleb Huntley. And he gritties his way to giving the Falcons the lead.
8 carries on this drive for Caleb Huntley. 54 yards and that touchdown. Arthur Smith decided to go back with what's been working for most of this season. It's a different guy with a...
And then Hunt the stiff arm on Grant. 1st down and 10 from the 28. Hunt in motion. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb through the left side. Inside the 20. Chubb's got the 10. 5. Touchdown! Nick Chubb!
Nick Chubb immediately looks back to make sure there's no penalties on the play.
And there's his mom and his whole family here. Chubb is from an hour away in northwest of Atlanta. His high school football team, Cedartown High, they're in the house as well. And Chubb scores one.
Longest catch of the season for Henry. 1st down and 10. They fake it one way, go the other way to Hilliard. Inside the 10, 5, touchdown! Dontrell Hilliard. Beautiful play design, and the Titans take a 6-0 lead. Todd Downing fired up as Tannehill throws his 6th touchdown of the season. Play fake. Wentz taking a deep shot down the middle of the field for Brown. He's got it! De'Ami Brown, touchdown! His first NFL touchdown. A 75-yard strike.
One of the hallmarks of a tournament, so you cover everybody up and you have that nose covered up above the center.
Tannehill, Henry right up the middle, touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry now has a rushing touchdown in 4 consecutive games, and the Titans regain the lead.
There are in the field of play double team. How can I maximize that and use that? I've got one-on-ones out here with my wide receivers. One of those guys should be able to get deep before that free safety can get in that direction and come out of center field and go in that direction to cover off.
2nd and 7. Wentz taking a deep shot, and it is caught! Brown again! What a catch by De'Ami Brown! His 2nd touchdown of the day! Wentz 4 out of 4 on this drive. Tannehill under center on 2nd and goal. Henry leaps, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2nd rushing touchdown today for Derrick Henry. And now this year in 13 red zone trips, the Titans have scored 12 touchdowns.
Andrew, I love it when teams listen to our...
Jaguars trying to punch it in here. 3rd and goal.
This looks like quarterback sneak to me.
Lawrence takes it in for the touchdown. Good call, James Lofton, as Trevor Lawrence has his 3rd career rushing touchdown. And that quiets the crowd here at Lucas Oil Stadium. 3rd and 1. They give it to Hasty, the 3rd running back, and there he goes! Jermichael Hasty, all the way for a touchdown. They've got Etienne and Robinson, and it's Hasty who comes in and lights it up on 3rd and 1.
See a lot of the Colt players looking up at the replay board in disbelief.
Year. He's got 7 in the first half today. 3rd and goal. Ryan throws left for Campbell, and Campbell reaches out. Touchdown! Paris Campbell. And finally, the Colts find the end zone. They went 110 minutes and 20 seconds without. Comes up with a big play here. It's 1st and goal. Lawrence looking for his 2nd rushing touchdown, and he's got it. 2nd of the day for Trevor Lawrence. And what a drive out of halftime by Doug Peterson and the Jaguars. Previous 3
was nice and square at the end of that run.
1st and goal.
180! What is that?
Jackson right up the middle, lowers his shoulder and takes it in. Hey, Kyle Brandt, that might be an angry run. Deion Jackson with the touchdown. This season, but today the Colts are 2 for 3 scoring touchdowns. 2nd and goal. Ryan again to the end zone. Woods has it. Touchdown! Jaguars want to push off, but no flags on the field. Jelani Woods with his 3rd touchdown of the season. And the Colts pull ahead 25-21. Jaguars still pleading their case. They believe that the rookie tight end
As the Jaguars have run, you've got to really crowd the line. Get up here. Everybody crowd the line to try to stop the run.
Lawrence throws, end zone, touchdown! Christian Kirk. And what a drive by Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. 18 plays, 10 minutes come off the clock, and Jacksonville takes the lead. They will go for 2.
Sideline ready to call that timeout.
Ryan's going to throw it, taking a deep shot for Pierce down the field. He's got it! Touchdown! What a call! What a play! And what a day for Matt Ryan and the Colts! Play number 9 on this drive. 2nd and 13. Quick pass is intercepted. Picked off by Amani, hooked up by Andrew Adams, and he's going to go the distance. Pick 6 for Adams, and the Titans lead 9-0. Second and goal. Ryan, 3-step drop, looks left, throws left. Campbell, touchdown! Paris Campbell, back-to-back games with a touchdown, and the Colts are on the board. What a drive by Reich, Ryan, and the Colts. And they cut the deficit to 7 with the extra point to come at a 71% clip. Williams at the 5, and he'll take it in for a touchdown. Lions get in the end zone. It's their first touchdown since October 2nd in the fourth quarter against Seattle. Seventh rushing touchdown of the season for Jamal Williams.
Andy Hawkinson, number 88 right there, who has a size matchup against the defender.
Third down and 5. Goff to Swift. Touchdown! Welcome back, DeAndre Swift. And the Lions are rolling here in the first quarter. It's 13-0. They've run 11 plays and already scored. Break the huddle quickly. Quick snap. Tua surveying the scene to the end zone. Touchdown! And it's Jalen Waddle. And you know what we're going to get now? Oh, yeah. Waddle with his 4th touchdown of the season. And his first since week 2 against the Ravens. Back on 2nd and goal. Back to Williams with a flag down. Williams scores the touchdown. Let's see what the penalty is.
You know, they had a shift and then a motion, and I'm not sure if they were all set early. Maybe it's offsides lined up.
Offside. Defense number 94 was lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
8th rushing touchdown of the season for Jamal Williams. Tied for the most in the NFL. And this is the 4th game this year he's had at least 2
pounds. If he were 6'3", he'd be 215 pounds. So I don't negate his toughness at all.
3rd and 6. Tua looking deep. He's got a man. Touchdown! Number 2 for Waddle. And here comes the Waddle. Even Christian Wilkins getting down there to help out. 2nd touchdown of the half for Waddle. And we've got a high-scoring affair in Detroit.
Andrew.
In gold is the fullback. Mostert motions out. And now Tua in the shotgun. Ingold goes over to take the snap, trying to run it in, and there's a flag down.
Well, Ingold, even though he shifts, he has to get set. It looks like he was still moving forward, so that's
offside. Defense number 24 was lined up in the neutral zone. The penalty is declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
And for Alec Ingold, that's the first rushing touchdown of his career. Another penalty on Oruwariye, and Ingold is able to take it in. To go in the 3rd quarter.
Hands up along that defensive front if you're trying to rush the passer.
Tua to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Gesicki. What a drive by Miami. Their 3rd red zone touchdown of the day. And for Gesicki, it's his 4th of the season. They could be very dangerous going forward, the Dolphins.
Warp speed offense.
Alert, 33, alert! Alert, 33!
Play number 10 on this drive for Las Vegas. Carr looking for Adams. He's got a step. He's got the catch. He's got a touchdown. What a throw. What a catch. And the Raiders are on the board. Davante Adams had 1 catch last week in New Orleans. Already in the first quarter, he's got 6 catches for 88 yards and now a touchdown.
You know, we talk
all time. Sure that Boomer is letting Phil know about that. Carr looking deep, had Adams down there. He's open, the defender slipped. Adams wide open, touchdown! The 2nd of the day for Davante Adams and the 80th of his career.
Very similar to a play that the Raiders ran against the Kansas City Chiefs earlier in the season. Davante Adams scored a touchdown on that.
Went for 13, and now 1st and goal. High snap, Etienne up the middle, and he is in for a touchdown. And that's a big drive for Jacksonville. Third rushing touchdown this season for Travis Etienne. And now Bill Vinovich confirming that it is a touchdown.
Well, he's got to confirm receptions, the most in the NFL. Let's see if he continues to be smart with the ball. If it's not there, throw it away, sail it, like Doug Peterson said.
If it's there, throw it. If not, sail it. 2nd and goal. Lawrence throws it. He's got it for a touchdown to Christian Kirk. Didn't need to sail that one. And the Jaguars are back within 4.
You know, when you go in at halftime, everybody talks about, oh, we want to make a bunch of halftime.
Instead, they flick it to Etienne at the 5, cuts it up and in. Touchdown! And the Jaguars pull ahead. 2nd touchdown of the day for Travis Etienne.
Last time they tried a toss in short yardage around Max Crosby's side, he made a tackle in the backfield. This time, it looked like Tennessee brought in more replacements up front.
Check 70! Check 70! Check 70! There you go!
And it looks like cover 0 with nobody back in center field, so no one back on the back end.
Wilson looking for Jalen Virgil, wide open, inside the 20, and he's gone! First NFL catch is a touchdown for 66 yards.
So you're going to get Cortland Sutton, who's going to clear out the middle and draw the safety in that direction.
Of 11 for 50 yards.
Hooper and Woods, the 2 veterans, down at the bottom of the screen.
Hey, let's go 66! 66! 66!
On 3rd down, Tannehill to the end zone, and it is caught. Was he inbounds? Yes! Westbrook Akine with the touchdown. What a throw by Tannehill on 3rd down. And it's the first touchdown of the season for Nick Westbrook Akine.
Sideline.
What's on? 180!
It's a flea flicker. Henry back to Tannehill. Down the field. Westbrook Akine all alone. Cut back at the 20. And it's a touchdown. Second of the day for Westbrook Akine on the flea flicker from Tannehill.
A lot of times you don't have to read a flea flicker, but watch, I'm going to drop the nickelback or the running back.
So far, Chubb has 4 carries for -1. A pass here, Brissett looking deep to the end zone. Got a man down there and it's caught! Cooper with the touchdown! His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Browns march right down the field and take a 6-0 lead. Singletary motions to the backfield next to Allen. Allen fires to the end zone, wide open, touchdown, and there he is, Stephon Diggs. His 8th touchdown of the season. And it was worth the wait for Diggs as he gives the Bills the lead.
Gives the Bills the lead, but gives them a huge boost. And
they spot the ball at the 5. Singletary, and he's going to walk it in for a touchdown. So the Browns can't convert on 4th and 1, and the Bills go the other way for 6. And Sean McDermott is telling the offense to go for 2. The Bills have not.
By Peoples-Jones.
1st and goal. Brissett to the end zone for Cooper. and he's got it for his second touchdown of the day. That's his first catch of the second half, after he had 6 for 91 in the first half. But Cooper now with 7 touchdowns on the season. Patriots and Jets both 6 and 4. Second and goal with 25 seconds to go. Brissett has time. Fires, and it is caught for a touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, the Detroit native who played collegiately at Michigan, hauls in his first touchdown of the season.
Compete, compete, compete. That's what you want your team to do. That's what you want to see as a young coach. You want.
Second and 13. Lawrence pump fakes, looking for Hasty. He's got him, and a touchdown! A 28-yard strike from Lawrence to Hasty, and we're tied at 6. The first receiving touchdown of JaMycal Hasty's career, filling in for
end zone. Don't make it easy on Baltimore.
That's one that Mark Andrews usually catches. That's a rare sight there. Second and goal. Edwards up the middle. Devon Hamilton with the first hit. Second effort, he's in. The Gus Bus into the end zone for the 3rd time this year. It was the Trevor Lawrence fumble that led to the touchdown, and now 18-10. Goals, we approach 6 minutes to play. Lawrence, Agnew, touchdown! What a drive by Trevor Lawrence. And we got a ball game here in Jacksonville. Third receiving touchdown this season for Jamal Agnew.
I love the confidence that Doug Peterson.
Monday night. And was elevated off the practice squad yesterday. Second down and 11. Lamar, play action. He's got a wide open man. Oliver, touchdown! The former Jaguar! And that's got to be oh so sweet for Josh Oliver. A 3rd-round pick by the Jaguars in 2019. Only played 4 games in 2 years and then was traded. Ball is spotted at the 10-yard line. 20 seconds to go. Lawrence throwing to the end zone. Marvin Jones! Yes! They call it a touchdown! This one will be looked at in replay, but on the field it is ruled a touchdown.
Andrew, I know we're a couple 100 yards away, but it looked like the whole right side of his leg came down inbounds before he went out of bounds. If you're going to play over 50 yards, you get 25 seconds after the ball is spotted.
Najee Harris, bottom of your screen. Pickett looking the other way, throwing end zone, wide open, caught! Touchdown! Connor Hayward! And boy, is that sweet. His first NFL touchdown, the son of the late Craig Ironhead Hayward, who played for the Atlanta Falcons. Play action, a pass. Michael Pruitt spinning to the goal line, and he's in for the touchdown. Second consecutive week with a touchdown for Michael Pruitt, and what a drive for Atlanta.
You know, kind of tongue-in-cheek, I said he had scratched all the pass plays off. You got to remember, I averaged 18 yards a catch, so it has to be an 18-yard play to be a real.
We just mentioned 0 for 5 the last 2 weeks. First and goal. Henry up the middle and in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Henry's 11th rushing touchdown of the season, just his second at home. And Tennessee with an opening drive touchdown. They lead it 6-0. All right, Derrick Henry, a little dance with Westbrook Akine.
You know, tough to run against them, but it's only 3rd and 3, so you would think the run is an option.
Lawrence scrambling. He's got Ingram. There's a flag down. Ingram takes it in, but will this one come back? Flag is down in the backfield. And Trevor Lawrence can't believe it.
Legal use of hands to the face. Defense number 94. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a touchdown.
He can believe it. A touchdown for Jacksonville. 18th touchdown pass of the season for Trevor Lawrence. And it comes as the result of the fumble by Tannehill.
You know, when we're in a stadium, we watch the offensive and defensive linemen. They make the signals just like the officials do. Hooper, the tight end, right there.
2nd down and 7. Tannehill to Okonkwo. Okonkwo up and in! Touchdown! What an answer by Tennessee! And Chig Okonkwo has his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Just the variety of plays that Todd Downing has come up with early in this game, of his thought process in the play calling. So now you're down in the red zone. You're looking at that play sheet. What's my best call down here in the red zone, trying to get the ball in the end zone?
Can definitely use the middle of the field with the 2 timeouts. Lawrence to the end zone, and it's caught off the deflection, but he was out of bounds. Zay Jones thinks he got his feet in, but it's been ruled incomplete on the field.
Well, it's got to be reviewed upstairs.
Let's see what Doug Peterson dials up here. Lawrence is in the shotgun on 2nd and goal from the 1. Lawrence keeps it himself. Stiff arms Cole. Dives and gets in. There is a flag down. What a stiff arm by Trevor Lawrence.
Offside. Defense number 98 lining up in the neutral zone. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a touchdown.
It's the 4th rushing touchdown of the season for Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars go up 26-14.
You know, we've kind of documented the way that the Jaguars have been throwing the ball so far. The time for the Titans to step up and get a pass rush after them.
2nd and 11. Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Ingram holds on. Touchdown! What a catch! Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the day. And the Jaguars are pouring it on in Nashville. $152 yards receiving for Evan Ingram.
Be a situation where Mike Vrabel's looking at his offensive corner and says, get it to Derrick. Don't worry about the play, go get it to Derrick.
Tannehill throwing, corner of the end zone, caught, touchdown, Westbrook Akine. His 3rd touchdown of the season. Tannehill still stretching out after he took that big hit.
Surprised a lot of people with his receiving abilities, jet sweep possibilities.
They run it again, and this time Kelly takes it in. Touchdown, LA. A 14-play drive. And the Chargers jump out to a 6-0 lead.
All right, down the middle behind center Corey Linsley, and a guy participate in.
Wildcat Derrick Henry takes the snap right up the middle. Henry is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. 12th rushing touchdown of the year for Derrick Henry. And 10 of the 12 have come on the road. Ryan Tannehill back.
Maintain control of the ball. Well, you didn't see anybody trying to punch the ball out from Austin Eckler right there.
Eckler trying to fight his way in, still going, and he is in! Touchdown, Los Angeles! 9th rushing touchdown of the season for Eckler, and the 30th rushing score in his career. Not bad for an undrafted guy out of Western. Tannehill trying to do it himself. Henry knocks him in. Touchdown! Tannehill on a bum ankle scores on 3rd and goal, and Mike Vrabel sends out his kicker to try and tie the game.
I think he's still contemplating what he wants to do because he's thinking about it.
Well, he's got Bullock. Willis in the shotgun and hands it to Henry. Blockers ahead. Derrick Henry still going. Breaks free. Henry at the 10. 5. Touchdown! Derrick Henry! A 48-yard score! And he continues to feast on the Texans defense. Great beard, no doubt about that. Out of the timeout, 3rd and goal. Houston, 3rd worst in the NFL, scoring touchdowns in the red zone this year. Mills, good protection, rolling right. Nobody open. Mills cuts it up at the 5, lost the football, free in the end zone, and Rex Burkhead has it. Touchdown, Texans.
By the offense in the end zone for a touchdown.
Rex Burkhead saves the day, and the Texans are on the board.
You know, all scores are replayed, so you're going to want
contact on that run by Henry. 2nd down and 4. Willis keeps it himself. Breaks a tackle. Willis spinning his way. Still going. Touchdown! Malik Willis, his first NFL touchdown. Approaching 3 minutes to play. 2nd and goal from the 6. Mills looking left. Fires end zone for Cooks. He's got it! Touchdown! There is a flag down. But for now, it's good for a touchdown. Davis Mills to Brandon Cooks.
right in the middle of the end zone, about 5 yards deep on the eye and
Legal
Titans.
use of hands to the face defense, number 20. That penalty's declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
What a throw, what a catch. And on that drive, Davis Mills, 4 out of 4 for 69 yards and the touchdown. And Houston will go for 2.
You have to be physical enough, I think, to be able to run the ball to Michael Hasty and small third down back.
3rd and goal. Hasty right up the middle, stretches out, and it's a touchdown. 3rd time this year the Jaguars have scored a touchdown on their opening drive. And for Hasty, it's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Trevor Lawrence, G Stadium. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. And Etienne on 1st down has a crease. There he goes. Etienne. See you later. Touchdown. A 62-yard run. 13-0 Jacksonville in front on the 5th touchdown of the year for Travis Etienne. Well, we get into it. 2nd and 8. Mills, and that one flutters. It's a loose ball. Still loose. Tyson Campbell. Touchdown. Fatu Kasi had the quarterback pressure, and Tyson Campbell with the scoop and score for his 1st NFL touchdown.
On first look, it looked like Davis Mills was trying to throw that ball. I don't know if he gets hit early and then comes.
So 25 yards or fewer. He's got 61 this afternoon. On 1st and goal, Snoop Conner with the touchdown. His 1st NFL touchdown.
The 5th round pick from Mississippi. Well, he just gave the ball to the official. He's got to get that ball back. Oh, now he's got it. Snoop Connor will put that one away, and it's 27-0 Jackson. 3rd down and 4. Herbert fires. He's got Allen again at the 5. Touchdown! Keenan Allen. His 3rd touchdown of the season. Brandon Staley said he wanted to keep this momentum going into the playoffs, and you can't get a much better opening drive. Excited for a big playoff push. 2nd and goal. A pitch to Murray. Latavius Murray with the touchdown. His 5th rushing score of the season. Both teams with impressive opening drives here in Denver.
Force it into coverage.
3rd and goal. Herbert fires. Touchdown! Gerald Everett. Back-to-back games with a touchdown for Everett. And the Chargers regain the lead. His 4th touchdown of the season. And for Wilson, Chase Edmonds, the running back, on 1st and goal. Play fake. Wilson to the end zone. Touchdown! Eric Tomlinson, his 2nd touchdown of the season. How about that drive? 3 plays, 75 yards, and all of a sudden. 2nd down and 4. Wilson to Tyler Beatty, the rookie, in his 1st NFL game, down the sideline, and he is in. Touchdown! How about that for your NFL debut? His 1st NFL touch is a touchdown, and the Broncos have the lead. Wilson throwing. He's got a man. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton. His 1st touchdown since week 4 against Las Vegas. And what a drive by Wilson and the Broncos.
So Satan, not only a great cover guy, but a guy who's very, very willing in the run game.
2nd and goal. Daniel rolling right, throws. He's got Keenan Allen for a touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the game. And it's 31-26. So Allen has done